welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Liz Rose. I do mainly makeup tutorials on this channel, sometimes the odd haul now and again, and first impressions, of course, like today. Today I have a full face of first impressions and I come up with this look. It's a matte look again, just a little tiny bit different, you know? Yeah, if you are new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Turn that subscribe button grey, you know? Please like this video if you enjoyed it, so that helps me know that you like these sorts of videos. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what type of videos you like and would like to see from me. Without further ado, if you want to see how I create this look and what I thought about the products, then please keep on watching. Oh, my eye is watering. Love it when my eye waters. Okay, so today I have a full face of first impressions, kind of ish. I am going to be creating this kind of matte eye. I've done it before probably, but yeah, I'm loving a matte eye this season. I'm not sure why. I think it's because I'm liking a glowy skin and then a matte eye, which I think looks bomb ass. But anyway, yeah, if you are looking for this type of style for prom, then this will be up your street, you know? So I'm going to be using the ever so famous Life's a Drag palette because I haven't used this before. I've had it for quite a while. I had like such a discount on it on Beauty Bay like a while ago. So I thought it was about time I use it. I will be using obviously the more neutral shades. So I am starting off with the eyes because I have done some black eyeshadow and I thought better do that first. Get organised, Liz. Okay, so starting off with the eyes, I'm going to take this isn't new. I've used quite a lot of this. This isn't new because I don't have a new eye base. I either use mainly the P. Louise one or this one. This is the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas in the shade Illustrate, which is the fair shade, I believe. Popping that on the back of my hand. Going in with a flat brush to begin with. So jumping into the palette, I'm going to go in with the shade Trade, which is like a purpley reddish brown, which is this shade here. And I'm going to pop this in my crease. That's if it hasn't creased. So far using this palette, the shades are very pigmented. They do blend nicely as well, I have noticed. And we're not winging this out today. We're not rounding this out today, which I normally do. We're going to be blending it out. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Sickening, which is like a crease shade, and I'm just going to blend them edges out. What I'm going to do, because this shade is quite like purple tone, I'm going to take Snatched, which is like the red in the palette, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of this and just blend that in. I don't know if this is doing much, but I'm also going to take the dark Trade shade and that red and blend that on my lid. This is going to be the easiest smoky matte eye that you've ever seen. Not sure what I'm going to call this look. Quite liking how that's turned out right now. Thank the Lord. I'm going to ignore my nails. They are absolutely disgusting. I am trying to grow them out, but I keep biting them. I need to stop biting them because I want to get my nails done for my holiday, which is in June. I can't wait to go on holiday. And yeah, I need to grow them out a little bit more. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take a black kohl liner and I'm going to take this on the upper lash line. Doesn't really matter how neat you go. I'm also going to go in the waterline. And then I'm going to take the black in the palette, which is called Shady, and I'm going to smoke the liner out. if you haven't watched any of my other videos, my makeup tutorials, then you won't know that I absolutely love the blended out look lately of a liner. I love a smoked out wing liner. I don't know why, but I think to me it just looks a little bit more like dramatic and but not as harsh. Don't think I'm going to be putting black on the lower lash line today though. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the top of the eyeshadow. Just going to put some lip balm on. My lips are so dry. Okay, so now for the face. This is the most interesting. So for these eyeshadows, so far they have performed really well. They've blended out really nicely. Yeah. Okay, so for face, I have a few new products. The only products I don't have new are a bronzer and highlighter. But other than that, I believe everything's new. So the first things are primers. So I got these new Revolution primers. One is the Hydrate and Prime primer, and then the other one is Blur and Prime primer. Pore Blur primer. There's 28 mils in here. I'm going to apply both because I do have some pores in my T-zone, on my chin and stuff, and then I like a hydrating base. I'm going to apply the hydrating one first. Wow, okay. That is liquidy. Okay, I might have put a bit too much on my hands. Definitely feel a lot more hydrated after that, which is great. I think I applied a bit too much though because it is quite a liquidy formula. But I'm going to apply some of the pore. Okay, this looks exactly like the pore filling primer by Benefit. Don't need much. I'm just going to pat and push this into my skin. Okay, so for foundation today I am very excited to try this, even though it's a matte foundation. We'll see. It's the Revolution Matte Base Pore Blurring Full Coverage Foundation. This is recently new. I did get this quite a while ago. I've just been trying to accumulate, you know, a full face to try. It comes with 28 mils. It's a liquid foundation. Doesn't say anything on the packet, but it is matte. This is why I'm glad I applied the hydrating primer, because I do have normal to dry skin, mainly dry. I bought the shade F6 because that's the shade I'm in, the stick foundation that they have, and the Conceal and Define. I'm not sure what the difference is between this and Conceal and Define, because the Conceal and Define is quite matte as well, but we'll see. It's quite a thick formula. Doesn't feel like much in there, I'm not gonna lie. I did put a bit too much on my hand probably. But we'll see if this is full coverage. It seems really like thick. It's definitely gonna be matte. I can tell already. And I got it in my hair. Eek. This is why I like putting my hair up in a bun. I have been making more of an effort with my hair lately, but I washed my hair last night and I really didn't want to curl my hair or anything, so that's why it's looking like this. I'm going to take a sponge. The coverage is definitely there. Have to remember I have a cream contour. I always forget. You really don't need much with this foundation. It seems to cover and blend good. Okay, that covered really well. I'm going to see if it layers. I'm just going to put a little bit on top. I have got a few spots on my chin, and obviously I have freckles. I put way too much on my hand. It is unreal. I'm really glad I applied the hydrating primer. Seems to go really nicely with this. Okay, so that seemed to blend nicely on top. It isn't looking matte at the moment. It might be because of that hydrating primer. Okay, so far so good. I was scared that it was gonna just look dry and flaky on my skin, but it looks really nice. We'll see what it looks like when it dries down, of course. The concealer I got is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. Everyone's been raving about this. Again, this has been in my drawer, waiting for me to use. I bought the shade Fair Rose. Not sure why I bought the rose one, because my skin is definitely not rose, or, you know, pink toned. But the lighter one in my local store was like too dark. So yeah, I bought the shade Fair Rose. Looks like this. It's quite big. How much mils do you get? You get 6 mils, which is great. You get a big doe foot applicator. It's quite thick. Kind of has like a paint smell to it. Does seem like it's gonna be like a matte concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna blend this out with a sponge and we'll see how it blends. I'm hoping it looks nice, because I have to go out after this and I'm hoping to at least keep my base makeup on. I won't go out with like eyes like this unless I'm going like clubbing or to work, because if you don't know, I am a makeup artist. The shade is actually okay. It doesn't look as pink as I thought it would, which is great. The coverage is definitely there. I could have went with a darker shade, but again, my local store was shit and they didn't have many shades. I hate doing my eyes first sometimes. My under eyes are looking snatched. I'm actually really liking how full coverage that concealer is. I haven't had that much coverage in ages. It's borderline Tarte Shape Tape. Borderline. Okay, so then for powder I have this one. Wait, I nearly forgot. You didn't remind me. You did not remind me. Where is it? Cream Contour. This is the matte base concealer. Full coverage concealer, but this is not a concealer for me. I would not use this as concealer. I bought the shade C10. I do wish I bought a slightly darker shade, because this is like my tan shade and it looks quite warm. But this is like a stick concealer, but I thought this would be amazing for cream contour. So we're gonna see how this works. I think I'm gonna do like one side first to see how easy it blends. Yeah, this isn't the shade. But if I like this as a cream contour, then I will go and get my shade. Kind of looks like a puke shade. Oh, it's blending out good. Oh my gosh. Not sure about the colour. I'm loving how much it's blending. It's blending? It's blending really nicely. I'm loving that. My ears are red as hell, this one. Can you see that? Oh my god. What? Anyway. Wonder why that is. Someone is definitely talking about me. Let's just cover that up. It's not gonna work. Okay, but anyway, enough of that. I absolutely love this product for a cream bronzer. Oh my god, yes. And I have noticed that the e.l.f. concealer has increased, which is amazing because they always do on me. So to set the concealer, I'm going to use the Revolution. I've noticed there's a lot of Revolution, but they did come out with a lot of new products. This is the Revolution matte powder, matte base powder. It's just a pressed powder. I bought the shade P4 because again that's the only one that they had. It does look quite pink, but it looks like a chocolate bar. Anyway, I'm only going to apply this where I need it, so under my eyes and my smile lines, a little bit on my forehead. Okay, so I can't really say much about that as the concealer was quite matte anyway, but it didn't make me look, you know, solid matte. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera, do my bronzer, do my eyebrows, do highlight, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I've done my eyebrows, done my highlight, bronzer, etc. I've done my eyelashes. I did use the Tatti lashes in tlmitchell, nothing new. I absolutely love these. They photograph really well as well, so yes. If you want to know all the products that I used, they will all be listed and linked down below for you to see. Now I'm going to go into blush. I'm going to take the MUA Blushed Matte blush, powder blush, in the shade Rose Tea. Such a cute blush. They kind of remind me of the Milani blush, the rose one. Not sure what that is called. Okay, these are quite pigmented. This really goes with my eye look, to be fair. I don't normally put my blush on top of my highlighter, but really nice, really pigmented, so not much I can say about blush, because blush is just blush, you know. Okay, so now for under the eyes. So I'm just going to be taking simple. I'm going to take this shade, which is called Trade, and then the crease shade, which is called Sickening. I'm going to pop the darker shade on my outer corner and stopping about halfway, and then going in with the Sickening shade and carrying on. That is pretty much it for the under eye eyeshadow. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Revolution and Soph Does Nails palette and taking the first shade and spritzing my brush with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus and popping that in the inner corner. So for lips, I have used the Jeffree Star lip liners before, but I haven't used this shade. I haven't used them in a while, to be honest. This is the Jeffree Star lip pencil, I believe, in the shade Posh Spice. It looks like this, very bougie packaging. Okay, so I didn't intend for this shade to be this coated. Okay, so then to hopefully warm my lips up a little bit more, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Colour Sensational lipstick in 725 Tantalizing Taupe. I believe these are more like glossy lipsticks. I don't think I've used this before. I love the smell of these. Okay, so that is the finished look. Overall, I really like the primers. They made my skin feel really nice, especially the hydrating one. It really helped with like hydrating my face. And oh, I have this. This is the Skindinavia the Makeup Finishing Spray. It's a fine mist, oil-free, paraben-free. So I'm just gonna use this. I'm not really gonna know much, but it smells like the Urban Decay All-Nighter. Anyway, yeah, the hydrating primer was really, really nice. Pore filling, I'm not a massive fan of them, but if you need it, then you need it. It reminded me so much of the Benefit Professional, so bear that in mind. Probably a fraction of the price. Foundation I actually really liked. It hasn't gone extremely matte on my skin, which I appreciate because I do have like normal dry skin. So that hydrating primer and this foundation actually worked really, really nicely. Concealer, probably one of my favourites that I've used recently. It's very full coverage, very nice. The shade is actually really nice as well. Yeah, really, really like it. Really, really like it. The powder, can't really say much about that. This concealer, I'm going to call it a contour stick. This was really, really nice. Blended out really, really seamlessly. Really like this. Just need to get like a nicer, warmer shade, you know. Not a puke colour. What else was new? The blush was really nice. It is quite pigmented, so you don't need a lot. I do like to normally build up my blush, but yeah, light hand with this. The palette, whoa, nearly whacked myself in the face. The palette was actually okay. I've used more pigmented shades in the past and still do, but I like the idea of like matte neutral shades, 2 shimmers, and then colourful. So I can't wait to use these colourful shades. Yeah, really like, I actually do like this. I'm going to use it a bit more, see a bit more with the other colours. Yeah, the black was really nice as well. The lip liner, of course, was really nice, just not the best shade for me. I used to really like cool tone lips, but not at the moment. The lipstick, really, really nice. Really moisturising. Not really sure how long it's going to last, but we'll see. I really like the matte ones of the Colour Sensational, so this should be, you know, good. Is that it? Oh, and then obviously the setting spray, I don't really know so far, you know. So yeah, that is it for today. If you enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave and like this video if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more If you want to see more videos like this from me, then please make sure to subscribe and let me know down below if you like this sort of video. I love you to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.